had every intention of getting back out here within the 2 or 3 minutes that I walked in the house, because I wanted to do a review on a couple of pretty cool pocket knives. And she wanted to start the review without me. Not cool. Quit. Not cool at all. Quit. Well, these are the knives I want to review for you. So now we will do that. I knew it though. I knew it just minutes. And one of the singular impressive things about Olight and OKNIFE is their boxes and packages are absolutely amazing. These are not inexpensive knives, but I have taken them back out. Get up there and sit down where you're supposed to and stop. I hope you're happy. Stop. That's all she does is sniff me. So we're gonna go. You can't breathe in my face. Sit down. We're gonna go and do a review. And we'll take this cardboard eating mutt. She lived on the streets for so long. For a year. You can see where her dew claws were removed. They're healing up fine. She pulled all the stitches out on her own but one. And I took it out. Anyway, she eats cardboard. She will actually rip it off and eat it. And I think that's just from living on the road. I know what you're thinking, she's just chewing on it, but no, if I open a box in the house, this dog right here with teeth in her mouth, show them your teeth, she will tear a piece off, chew it, and swallow it. So I'm wondering if she ate a lot of cardboard to stay alive, like, you know, fast food garbage on the side of the road. But that's not why we're here right now. There are people who collect pocket knives simply to collect pocket knives. I am one of them. The amazing thing about this one is, if you read right here, it's CPM S35VN powder steel. That is the fancy, high quality steel that stays sharp for a long time. It's strong and does not easily rust. It's a mix of chromium, vanadium, and niobium. There's a reason why it's such good steel. That's my dog. And the we gotta get in here and find a good place with just enough light, not too much light, or it'll look washed out. But I want to give you a good outdoor review of pocket knives. If you do collect pocket knives, these are ones you want to collect. One of the reasons is because of the steel. And my son said, "Daddy, aren't they just Chinese-made knives?" I said, "Well, yeah, they are, but American-made knives, knife companies, individual knife makers, like individual homemade beer makers." It's another word for it. It's craft beer. They which has nothing to do with knives. They prefer this steel, but it is expensive. It's 2.82 ounces on the Rubato. And again, if you're just joining us, it didn't show up like this. The other one, that's the Rubato. The other one is the Freeze 2. This one is absolutely smooth as silk. Unlike the other one, this is 154 cm steel, which is, again, is in premium and high-end knives because it's superior. That's disappointing. It's disappointing. I mean, even this box, look, there's a puncture wound right there. These are considered EDC knives. EDC is the new fancy pants term for everyday carry. There's everyday carry keys, rings, everyday carry wallets, everyday carry flashlights, everyday carry firearms, everyday carry pocket knives, everyday carry matches, bean fajita nachos, pizza, and oregano. I know what you're thinking. It looks a little thin. It's a little thin, but it works. Another thing about the 154 CM steel is it is very flexible. That is just a please note sticker, which I'll have to say is pretty cool. We're gonna get out and get situated better. I had to fight an intense battle getting this off, getting it down. I don't know why. Also, I did not bring your earmuffs, so there may be a hint of wind noise. I want to get down here because there's a substantial amount of oil and grease right there. A lot of people that do knives and do reviews on knives, they are pretty daggum serious. Here it is. And they are so cool. Not only is the knife incredibly beautiful, it is as smooth as silk. Now these are, if you're a knife collector, knives I would encourage you to look at and get. Like I say, this is the Freeze 2. They are razor sharp. This is a quick open flip lock, obviously, which my son is infatuated with. My son being Herping Alabama, Exploring Alabama Jr., and he's starting another one. He wants to be a lifelong social mediaist. I don't know if that's considered a socialist, and we're not socialists, but you do that. You can stick it in your pen pocket. I would, if I was going to carry this, I'd put a little string on there and throw it somewhere under my seat. I don't know why. But wait, there's more. Their knives come with these cool, ever so cool, itty bitty teeny weeny baby aspirin sticker bags that have OKNIFE on them. Outdoor Elite is what it says. I don't know if you can read that. Oh, it has its own decal. I mean, that one says Freeze 2. OKNIFE folding pocket knife. You have to admit, that is a beautiful knife. But wait, there's more. We got to stage it because when we're done, this is going to be a thumbnail. But you want to know if it'll cut anything, right? So here's the other one. This is the Rubato. Get up there a little better. This is the Rubato 4. This is CPM S35V in powder steel. So let's see how much damage is done to this box. The end of this entire box is gone. So I would like to thank my dog and all she's done for me. Here is the instructions. Open the knife and use it. It's in several different languages. I'm going to read it in the other languages. Open the knife and use it. Even though I have probably, and this is true, well over 300 pocket knives and other knives, I use them. I don't just sit around and worship them. Now, where did this go? This went with this destroyed box. This is going to be an embarrassing thumbnail if I put all the treasures in the picture, which I will, because I am not one to edit. This is going to be a video about when you let your dog do a review. And Olight, I am sorry. I know you're going to watch this and you're going to think I'm never sending you another thing in your life, but I'm sorry. So this one we're gonna open is the rubato. Toma arigato, Mr. Rubato. Tomo. This one is a little different. I kind of like this one. It's a quick one too. Not as quick as the other. You have to use more thumb. I like a short, fat blade on a knife. And the reason I do, especially if you're skinning anything or you just made a harvest and you have to gut it, just to be honest. I hold a knife like this and stick my entire hand up inside so I can feel where the end is and work my way around like that. In the old days, people carried big Bowie knives. They didn't float, they were just called Bowie knives. Or is it a Bowie knife? See, I don't even know my knife mathematicianist. But anyway, this one is substantially lighter than this one, but this one is metal. It says it is actually copper, if you read right here. This one is polyethyramide. That's another word for plastic, which I'm okay with. And it's a lock also, and it goes back down. Just pulling this, of course, on either side. Hey, come here. I was wondering if you had any interest in a box. No, I'm over here. Come here. Come here. It's your daily feeding of cardboard. Yeah, so you're allergic to OLOT cardboard. So anyway, tragic review. So forgive me for the tragic review. Now this one comes with an amazing, ever so amazing coin, of course. That's the freeze coin. This one has a little zippity lock right here. I know what you're thinking, dude, I ain't paying $100 for a knife. Well, me either. But I have the most expensive pocket knife I've ever paid money for was $80 something, and I bought it for the bearded one who has spent so long and so many years helping me do many things with my home. This one also says pocket knife, O-knife folding, but it says rubato at the top. So if I was collecting these to resell, which I'm not, someone would say, well, that box right there, that ain't in no good condition right there now. That right there takes away from the value. And you know, it's all about the box. You got the box, I got the box. Right there's a box. You got the box. So anyway, what I want to know is if I was going to take the new knife that I want to start utilizing, would I walk over here? Well, maybe it's paper you cut. I can't cut the paper anymore. I'll tell you what I cut all the time though. I cut rope. This piece of rope used to be 3 miles long when I found it in the woods. But I cut it and put loops in it to pull trees down, to pull trees over, and to pull this golf cart out of a stuck hole when I call my bride and say, hey, I am across the creek and I'm stuck. Will you get on the four-wheeler and come get me? Or vice versa, but the four-wheeler has a winch. So I want to know if this knife will simply cut through this. Because my other knife that I carry a lot is a, I've got fire ants on my leg, that's pretty cool. The other knife I carry a lot is, I'm getting a rag over here because of all this oil I'm getting on my arm. The other knife I carry is a Gerber, and it takes a couple of passes. So there's one pass, there's two. I'm gonna have to say that's pretty impressive. But wait, They're s'mores. Will it do it? If I cut this too short. Okay, let's find another piece to cut. I don't have another piece to cut, but we'll cut this one anyway. I wonder if I'm gonna cut my finger off. Now remember, this is the copper Freeze 2 154 cm steel. Again, a high dollar steel. I'm pushing hard too. This is an old tree hugging rope, and I'm about to cut myself. And it has been stretched so hard. You stretch this rope so tight, sometimes it almost feels, I don't have anywhere to grab it. It feels like plastic. I'm cutting. I just can't get a good grip. You know, you need more rope in your other hand. This one's cutting just as well. We got a situation. But I love these knives. They've sent me flashlights for years. And I begged, I said, I did not know y'all had made pocket knives. Well, yes, we do, son. But they're called OKNIFE, not O-Light. And I said, well, I'm good with that. I'll call it whatever you want to call it. And he said, okay, which ones do you want? And I said, send me the pretty pink one and the one with more of a caramel color. And they said, you got it. So there they are. I'm unsure what else to do with a review on a pocket knife. I mean, you open it and you cut stuff, and you want it to stay sharp a long time. Can you bring me that stick, please? I've been looking for that. Come on. Bring me that stick. I'm over here. How'd you get over there? She loves to carry around sticks. Okay, you just sit over there and eat the stick. We're just coming to see what you're doing. Don't act all shy about it. Those of y'all who know the dog story. Those of you who don't, she's around 1 year old. Nobody knows what kind she is. She loves sitting around looking at butterflies. Get your stick. Good, now come on. She is absolutely the best dog I have ever had in my life. And I grew up with dogs. When I grew all the way up and had offspring, I had dogs for a little while. But as they got bigger, and you know, the dogs, I'm trying to think, no, they're still, I'm trying to think, what dogs did we have? Usually strays that would come up, and we'd just play with them and hang out with them and feed them and pet them, and then they would disappear. But she's the best. Y'all tired looking at my dog? I could do it all day. I sit and just watch her. One good thing about her, she doesn't chew furniture or anything, but she loves chewing on wood. She'll chew on blocks of wood. But while we're here, I'm still looking at you. Yeah, I've got turtles that are really close to hatching that I'll bring back into this creek. It's cooled off a little bit. There are no snakes under the tent. So what we're going to do is we're going to take a ride on the other side and see if there's some snakes. So, but as far as the review goes, I put all that there because it was washing out. can't go this way with that because you'll get stuck, but you can come the other way. It won't climb that little hill over there on the other side because it's washed out so deep. I've got a little bit of mess to clean up here. Let's go. Hang on, we're not going back there yet. Wait. She thinks we're going all the way to the very back to look where the deer stand is, but we're not. You know, I've worked and fought the beaver here. Where's the beavers? For years. And remember, they used to build right here at this spot. Well, they got smart and they backed up here and they started damming it up right here. Not cool. So now I've got a substantial, please excuse my language, I've got a substantial beaver dang right here, all mud, and it's more than a shovel's worth. I did shovel one little spot out, but now it's actually my fault. I dug this really deep with the excavator. And that's what I get. Now water sits there. Because there were so many tadpoles in there, I couldn't stand it. And little minnows, I wanted them to survive. So let's go back here and see where me dog went. Hold on, my brow texted me. So when it was danged up real bad, this is where it flows. It was all up in the road right here. Now, it went down a little bit when I came through here and dug it out to let the top layer down. The dog runs all the way back here to the very back. That's the alligator swamp. Alligators do have the right of way. That's me. Alligators have the right of way. Another thing you need to know is just because you have an EDC light, an EDC knife, an EDC popcorn machine, and all these other EDC things everyday carry, it doesn't mean you have to look like you don't own a shower. You don't have to look like a biology instructor with a beard down to your knees to own one of those things. You just get what you enjoy. If you don't like pocket knives, ow, then you don't get a pocket knife. I like them. I think they're cool. Ever since I was a little kid, I like pocket knives. I used to drive that way, but this won't make it through because of the giant hole I dug on the other end I showed you. I don't see a dog. I don't hear a dog. I need to get a dog whistle. I make my 2000s selfie lips to make that one little sound I can do. And that's about all it does. I think I have a bear over here, as well as many bobcats. So that's hindering my deer population because of a bobcat getting a fawn, also as well as coyotes, but the coyotes haven't been as bad. since I got Ragdoll. That's the name of the dog. Because she looked like she was wearing rags when she first came up. Her hair was so thick and matted up. So my daughter, my oldest squirrel, Audie, named her Ragdoll. And that's the name we're gonna go with. I like it. My bride, oh there she is, wants to change her name to Martha because of a show, Martha Speaks. Hey, let's go this way, come on. Come on, girl. She likes the next place we're going to, except the grass is tall. It used to be a swamp, but I got all this drain. This whole thing used to be a swamp. Oh, watch your eyes. Oh my goodness. Where's my dog? Come on. And you could go further back that way, but I don't have it as clear. The four-wheeler can go. Wait a minute. This is a four-wheeler. Okay, the four-wheeler with four-wheel drive. Oh, I forgot we came over here to check 10 and look for snakes. Don't go away. I'll find a snake in a minute, but first, gotta find a dog. This is one of my favorite little spots. If you love ticks as much as I do, next time you're here, remind me and we'll go over here. Huh. Almost like the top off my machine here. There are a substantial amount of ticks here. You cannot drive here in the winter because of all the... Ow, something just bit my head. I don't know what it was. Come on, let's go look around. You can't drive here in the winter because of the... There's so much water over here. This is it. This is not quite center of the base camp property, but it's getting close. Let's keep going. She'll find out in a minute. She can't go much farther that way. Well, she can. She's gonna have to hike around in the water. No, not that way. We'll go back. No. Whoa, whoa, whoa. She's going anyway. Come on. It's this way. I never finished that. I made these trails with a four-wheeler. Come on, this way. I almost got stuck. That didn't sound good. Look at that giant stick in there. Where's my dog? I may have a situation. I think I need to put it in rewind and push it backwards. It's still making that noise. Even though I got... Hey, can you do me a favor? Can you run up to the house and get the four-wheeler? Oh, man. What is that noise? That's good to me. You want to ride? Oh, you're hung up in some vines. Well, why did you do that? Ow, those are stickers. You were... That almost messed you up, little girl. Come on. Oh no, you've had enough. What is that noise? Okay, we're not gonna know until we get back. Where'd you go? I'm going over the stump sideways this time. It sounded like aluminum foil. To check the tin, we have to get back around here. Don't worry about the alligator head poking up out there. Oh, I got a serious noise under here now. I've never had that noise. If you know anything about EasyGo four-wheelers, because it has 4 wheels, let me know what I just did. Pay attention to where you're driving, dude. Okay. You gotta get all mad about it. I know what you do. Let's go over here to the point and see if we can see any damage under there in the sunlight. It's not sounding good. Oh, I know how to do it. Huh. These seats go up. Everything okay under there? Oh, I know another idea. I forgot this had this option. This is for rich people. I'm just kidding. This thing didn't run when I got it. What did I do? Let's put it in neutered mode. Maybe we just got a stick in there that's gone now. Actually, the rich people's have electric lift, and it's not a 1992. But you can't always get what you want. Couldn't tell if that was a stick or a turtle head. I forget how many catfish in here. I remember putting this rock right here because I wanted to skip it across the water. You ready? How far can we get it? You think I can get it all the way to the grass? Me either. But if I did, I need to put a feeder out here to start feeding the catfish. But I don't know if they like bacon bits and oregano or pepperoni pizza. I do know that you do not feed fish bread. I learned that the hard way. I have no idea where Ragdoll went, but we're gonna go over there and check that piece of tin and see if there's a snake under it. The problem with tin or galvanized steel, it's just not cool when you say, what are you gonna do this evening? We're gonna go galvanized steel flipping. Oh, well, that sounds really cool, dude. No, you say I'm gonna go tin flipping. It's like, what kind of pocket knife you carry, dude? Oh, I got an EDC. It's a Mach 1. There are no snakes under the galvanized steel. Still don't know where my dog is. Sometimes she gets sick of waiting on me and goes back down to the creek and plays. Other times she gets sick of waiting on me. Oh, this is our little rabbits out. I was gonna burn all this, and then I saw a big fuzzy little bunny foo-foo, and I couldn't bring myself to burn it. So it's gonna be there, rotting. It's crazy how you pile up a bunch of sticks and the rabbits get in it. when all they gotta do is go over there. Although this is more of a hiding place, please do not exit the vehicle while it's still moving. I ain't gotta get all mad about it. This should be a 2-snake Wombosi. But with all the noise I'm making. Oh, that's okay, snakes can't hear. I forgot about that, so we're gonna go to the next spot. I learned more about snakes from my son than I ever knew in my life. I've always known the few venomous ones in Alabama. Ow, but I did not know there were so many details about the other ones. I did not know that ringneck snakes were venomous, and I could have that wrong. The little teeny weeny ones you find in your yard, that whenever I found one as a kid, they were always called worm snakes because I thought that's what they were. They're actually ringneck snakes. They're not worm snakes. There's also legless lizards that look like snakes. Never knew that when I was growing up, because we only had the Eisenhower interstate system. We did not have the World Wide Web system. And you can drive around a lot faster on the World Wide Web than you can the Eisenhower interstate. Hey, there's a dog. Okay, we've been hoping to get a big, fat water moccasin under this tin, but odds are I'm not gonna walk through that to find out. Can you do me a favor? Come here. Can you do me a favor? Can you see if you can smell a snake and give me a little heads up, please? Okay, thank you. Come on. We're not going back yet, though. Come on, I gotta check under this. Come on. Actually, I had a dog when I was a kid. His name was Tuborg, like the beer, which I think was a beer. And there are no snakes. And I walked to school, and it would follow me to school. Any of y'all who went to Sachs Elementary School or Sachs Middle School, or the first year of high school at Sachs, you possibly went to school with me. And my dog would go, Tuborg was her name, or it might have been a he, I don't remember, and would follow me to school, and he'd play with all the kids, because there was different PE classes throughout the day, and Tuborg would play with all the kids and run track with them and all this other stuff. Even the coaches liked the dog. I love the dog. Then we had to pack our bags and move to Germany. I was just a wee little me, and I thought, okay, what better to do the 8th grade a second time than in Germany? I thought, nobody will know. This will be amazing. And we had to leave. So I talked to I didn't play any sports. So I told the coach, you know, my job during PE was to clean up the stadium. From the previous Friday's football games, because I didn't play any sports. So that's what I got to do. I mean, we'd run around the track once, and that was PEing. Long story short, the coach kept my dog. I was glad. She got a good home. I think she was a she. She got a good home. May have been a he, Tuborg. Sounds masculine. I could say that back then. Masculine versus feminine. But you know, there's masculine languages. There's a masculine form of Spanish and a feminine. There's a masculine form of Japanese, Korean, and feminine. So I don't know what to say anymore. Anyway, he kept the dog, and I was ever so grateful. And I said bye to Tuborg and to my 2 friends. My dad caught a catfish out of here once. This thing dries slap up. Well, it's only dried up once in the years we've owned it. And he still caught a pretty decent catfish out of here. Where's my dog? Where's my dog? Where's my dog? Where's my dog? Oh, there's my dog. Oh, there's more Tim. Oh, we've already looked under that, hadn't we? Good. She smells a snake. Okay, get it. Can you get it out of there? Dig a little bit harder. Go. Dig. Good. Harder. Go. Don't she get shy when it goes on. Dig it. Is there a snake in there? Yeah. Double paw it. That's just your own dirt flying back there. Don't turn around like there's something behind you. Dig it. Go. Get it, girl. Go. Get it. Get it under there. Go. I'm gonna train her. Well, I don't have to. I've got to work on hole integrity. Can y'all hear the mosquitoes around my head? I'm gonna work on hole integrity, but she's gonna start metal detecting with me. And when I find something, I'm gonna say, get it, and she'll dig it up for me. Okay, we gotta go. Okay, hey, Ragdoll. Ragdoll, let's go. You wanna go? All right, I'm going, bye. Let's go. The only problem with her digging holes is she's still digging back there, is her feet get dirty. And she's an IO dog, not an EDC. She's an EDC dog too. This is everyday carry, but she's an IO dog. She's an indoor outdoor. Come on, yeah, let's go. Come on. All right, she blew it. I got a little too close to that side. You got to plop down in the water ever so gently, or the belt will get wet. Where's my dog? Come on. Oh my goodness. The belt's a little wet. Don't let that bother you. I always ride up the corner right there because I'm trying to get it to flatten out a little bit. Okay, let's look for the dog. I know you want to see the dog one more time, and then we will wrap this up. Whoops, about fell on that. Are you coming? Come on. Come on, let's go. Wash your feet off. Sometimes she'll turn the other way. Let's go. Come on. Wrong way. This way. Alright, she's gonna do her own thing. Thanks for watching my videos. I'll put the links to those knives. The lynx. A lynx is a small cat with a short tail. Good, she's washing her feet. Yeah, run up to the mud. You want to ride or you want to run up? What do you want to do? Okay, good. Thanks for watching my videos. I'll show you how she dries her feet before we go. Dry your feet off. Come on, dry them. Is that as fast as you can go? Oh, we're gonna have a wreck. I gotta have a wreck. Football time. Thanks for watching my videos. But wait, there's more for those who want more dog activity. I haven't figured out how to train her to actually bring the ball back to me yet. That's as close as it gets. Then when she sits it down, she kind of freaks out, forgets for a minute. Oh gosh, but then she bites the daylights out of me and she'll bite my legs. Here. Oh my gosh. Come on. Sometimes if you sneak up on her, it doesn't work. Sometimes it does. Thanks for watching my videos. Well, the video's not over yet. I have lost one of the knives. There were two right there. No, there's not. So I'm headed back. Remember what those knives smelled like? I need you to find it, okay? Because this ain't cool. You just spit on me twice, too. Goodness gracious. I wonder. There it is. I thought I lost it in the creek. You want to get the knife for me? Come on. Yeah, I'm staring right at you. Are you nervous? I get nervous when the camera's in my face. Then you go down the nose and then around the mouth and then the eyebrows. Boop, boop, boop. You go down the nose and then around the mouth, then the eyebrows. There's a reason for this. Boop, boop, boop. You go down the nose and then around the mouth, then the eyebrows. When my kids were little bitty, that's what I do. And when I go around the eyebrows, they close their eyes. And then eventually, because I just go around their lips, but her lips are like, you need like you need to be good at track to go all the way around. Then the eyebrows, and they would go to sleep. And then I'd go boop, 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 and they open up their eyes and smile. Then I'd do it again, down the nose and around. Oh! Please don't bark real loud. I'm done with this video, I promise. That's a heartache. It's nothing but a heartache. Thanks for watching my videos.